I can't stop laughing at this meme my friend sent me. Stop plus ing.
Hi there. How's your English study going? I hope you're making good progress. So, in this video, we'll practice patterns using chunks. Through this practice, you'll not only get used to these patterns, but also expand your understanding of English expressions by seeing them in context as you read.
Some examples. Repeat after me.
I can't stop talking about how amazing the concert was. I can't stop eating sweets. I can't stop checking my phone. I can't stop scrolling through social media. I can't stop worrying about the future. I can't stop coughing. I can't stop sneezing.
Other examples. Can't stop plus ing. Can't stop talking.
Trump can't stop talking about how he won.
Fans can't stop talking about how much they love it.
We can't stop talking, even when it's time to leave.
I'm not a very outgoing person. But once I start talking about design, there's a shift that happens. And I can't stop talking because I love design.
I have a coworker who can't stop talking. But I would be rude to tell her to be quiet. That's her personality and who she is.
It's my first baby. And I'm completely obsessed with the whole pregnancy. And changes to my body. I literally can't stop talking about it.
Can't stop eating.
Have you ever said things like, I have no control around pizza? Or I can't stop eating once I start? You're not alone.
I feel like I can't stop eating once I start to eat. I feel guilty and depressed after I overeat. I make myself vomit in order to control my weight.
So if you constantly feel like I can't stop eating once I start. Well, what is wrong with me? Why do I have no control around food? It is not your fault.
I need to lose my pregnancy weight, desperately.
I am disgusting. I just can't stop eating. It's like I am constantly hungry and grazing like a cow.
I don't know why I can't stop eating when I'm stressed. It's like food is my only comfort. Do you find yourself turning to food? When life feels overwhelming. Emotional eating is a cycle that's hard to break. But it's not your fault. Life is stressful. And sometimes we all need a release.
Can't stop checking.
I can't stop checking locks on doors. Looking behind me when I walk. And checking random things. I have to even check constantly different things in a certain way. Before I go to bed. What do I do?
Can't stop scrolling.
You keep scrolling looking for that one article. Or that one post that will reassure you. This, of course, doesn't exist. And so you end up with a scrolling addiction. It's time to put the phone down for your mental health. You wake up and scroll through your phone for an hour. Maybe 2. You check your phone throughout the day. And then it's time to go to bed. And you find yourself up until 1:30 in the morning. But you can't stop scrolling. Does our generation have a scrolling addiction? Yes, most likely.
Can't stop worrying.
I already know my worry isn't helpful. But I can't stop worrying.
I can't stop worrying, it's what I do. So you had better get used to it.
Even though she wants me to stay away from her. But I can't stop worrying about her. And I have to make sure she is fine.
How to stop worrying, what people think about you. Just that. Can't stop worrying. That people judge me negatively all the time. I'm a quiet, shy person.
It's midnight. And you can't stop worrying about the presentation. You have to do tomorrow. You try to put it out of your mind. But that doesn't work. So, you get out of bed and practice it over and over again. Does this sound familiar? Do you feel like you can't control your anxiety? No matter how much you want to. When you cannot set aside the worry. Then it might be an anxiety disorder. Mainly if it affects your sleep or other areas of life.
Don't worry. Be happy. Thus sang Bobby McFerrin in 1988. But what if you can't stop worrying? It's all very well saying, that you shouldn't worry about things you cannot control. But what if you do worry and can't control your thoughts?
Anyway, I can't stop worrying. It's been almost a week. I cannot eat. And I keep thinking of all the things that could go wrong. I know I cannot change it, and what happens will happen. so I need to stop worrying. Until I know what is going to happen. And where they are moving to.
Can't stop coughing.
Every evening I can't stop coughing. But during the day, I feel fine.
I was sick a month ago. And I still can't stop coughing at night. Or when lying down, it makes sleeping so hard.
It starts when I graduate in November. And I can't stop coughing for months. My mom and I tried our best to visit 3 different doctors. But in the end, I still couldn't stop coughing. Then we tried to visit the bigger hospital and do X-ray.
Can't stop sneezing.
It's that time of year. You know what I'm talking about. Spring allergies. Your eyes itch. You can't stop sneezing. And it seems like no matter how much allergy medicine you take, you can't shake it.
It's that time of the year again. Your eyes start itching. Your nose keeps running, and you can't stop sneezing.
Mine is terrible, so bad. I can't stop sneezing. And I've not even been outside. This is just from having the window open. I've got an itchy face. And a terrible pressure headache.
So, we've been practicing patterns with chunks, but honestly, some really useful ones got left out. They're too good to ignore. So let's see how they work in other contexts and learn from them. How amazing the concert was.
I can't describe how amazing the concert was in words. So here are a few pictures from the show.
How amazing the concert was for me. I screamed every single song. I jumped and danced. And I didn't have a care in the world.
Once the show started, I was blown away by how amazing the concert was. The crowd was so energized.
I think after a concert, I give at least 5 people a detailed story about how amazing the concert was. And how in love I am with the band.
That's all for today. I hope this helps you with your English. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.